In this video, I'm going to draw out a weekly overview on one notes page in my Erin Condren monthly planner while I explain what I mean when I talk about functional planning and how it can help you simplify your life. Hi, I'm Kristen and I'm on a journey to uncomplicate my life with functional planning and imperfect home management. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. Before I get into what functional planning is, let me quickly show you what supplies I have here to use in my weekly plan. I like to draw out my layout on one notes page because it just works better for my planning style and I just don't need a full 2-page spread. I have a brand new freebie that you can download if you want to try the layouts for yourself. Last week I didn't even do a layout, I just did a to-do list, but this is like an example of something similar that I'm going to do this week on this page. This idea also works really well on that lined notes page you get in your Erin Condren Daily Duo. All right, so let's look at the other supplies I have. I'm going to kind of carry over the same design theme to this page that I did last week. A couple weeks ago I did that with this same sticker kit that I used and I really liked how both worked together and looked nice together. So I'm just gonna do that and keep it simple this week instead of coming up with a new set of stickers or design to use. This is a sticky note from the Erin Condren sticky note box set. It's a newer product. I also have this one here. These I like to use for pre-planning since I don't already have a spread laid out for when I need to flip to that week and write something down real quick. So I use these for that purpose. And then this also came in the same set and I think I'm going to use this a little later and you'll see how I use it. And I also just have a bunch of washi. So it's like the same washi that I was using last week, except I did add this roll of appointment washi tape. And I don't know, I have a couple of appointments this week, so I thought, let's try this. This came in a set from Erin Condren along with this washi, which is this one here. And I think it's called the productivity set. I'll link it in the description for you. And then these came from the wildflowers washi set, also from Erin Condren. And I just thought that they all looked really nice together. So that's what we're doing. I also have my trusty planning supplies basket with all of my favorite tools in it. Anything that I can find a link for, I'll put it in the description. All right, so let's just start out here by, I'm gonna put washi down up here at the top. And I just like to do that. I don't know, I feel like it frames the page really nice and I typically will do washi up at the top. Sometimes I do it at the bottom, but I don't have any thin washi this week and I think I need all the space I can get for what I want to do. So I probably won't put any washi on the bottom, but I'm going to turn my page here and I'm actually going to use this one at the top. And I like how this one just kind of has that gold accent, the frame. And let me do that. And then I'm going to start drawing out the layout while I talk. I'm gonna attempt that. Sometimes when I'm talking and writing or drawing at the same time, I mess up, but I'm gonna try it. So we'll see how that works out. Let me just get this on there first and grab these stickers from the back pocket of my planner for week 21. These are Planner Kate STK 108 week number stickers, and I'm just gonna put one right here. Okay, let me put this back in the back here before I lose it, and then, okay. I mention functional planning a lot in my videos and on Instagram, and I kind of realized that I don't really talk about what that means, and so And I kind of realized that I don't ever talk about what that actually means, and so just in case, I didn't want to leave anyone confused. So functional planning is when you're using your planner as a tool to help you organize your schedule and your tasks and everything. And you might be thinking, okay, well, that's what everybody does. And yes, but my focus on functional planning is that that is the priority with my planner, and not decorating it and not using it creatively. I am trying to use my planner to its like full capacity to help me stay organized versus as an outlet for creativity. So you can do both, but it's perfectly acceptable and normal to do both. And I totally just messed this up. Like I said, I knew I was gonna mess this up. I need to add an extra 1/2 inch over here. Okay, so functional planning involves using the planner to capture like your tasks, your appointments, any kind of commitments you've made, your schedule, all of that kind of stuff. Basically, you're focusing on efficiency, productivity, achieving your goals. Is this still gonna work? Ooh, I just made it. I wanted to put this sticky note here and then I made that too wide, but that's okay. It's still gonna fit just right. Being left-handed and also trying not to get my head in the shot to block what I'm doing is, you know, means that I have to turn my planner in all kinds of weird angles, but we do what we have to do, you know? I'm actually gonna switch to a shorter ruler now for the lines across. So functional planning is not using a planner for creative purposes first, okay? It's not using it to express your creativity with like creative journaling or memory planning or, you know, decorating, right? It's not about how it looks. That doesn't mean that you can't decorate your functional plans, okay? It's just that the function is first and foremost the focus of your plans. And like, honestly, I wish that I could do like pretty planning, like where you do your whole like before the pen decorating with all the washi tape and the pretty stickers. And did I totally mess this up? I did. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, I'll fix it. Look, it's not even. I counted wrong, and this was supposed to be 21 lines and it wasn't. So I started one line too high and now this is long. But I think what I'm gonna do is just use the washi tape to cover it up, but I'm gonna have to cut my washi. So we'll fix it. I'm gonna white this out and I will show you how to fix stuff like this and just roll with it, you know? Just roll with it. I realize that I'm sitting here talking about how functional planning is not like being decorative and worrying about what things look like as I'm making it look nice. I know that that might be a little confusing, but that is also, you know, kind of the topic of what I wanted to discuss here, is how, you know, it's not about it's not about making it pretty first. It's about getting all your plans on the paper and then decorating if you can, you know? So like I was saying, I genuinely wish that like my brain would let me get like really decorative with my plans, but my brain just doesn't work like that, you know? And that's okay, because I can channel that creativity into, you know, drawing out my different layouts and coming up with unique ways to do this. And then also I'm going to be trying out memory planning soon when my new planner starts in July. You know, so I can use planning as a creative outlet, but I first and foremost need to focus and set that priority as getting my plans out and my tasks and stuff like that on paper to be functional. When I first found the planner community, I was like so excited that there were other people like me that love like planners and stationery. But like the more active I became in the planner community, the more I wanted to like use all the things, right? Like I wanted to buy all the stickers and all the washi tape and all the pretty pens and markers, and because that's just kind of how it is when you have a hobby. Like that's normal and fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that led to a lot of like confusion for me, because I had all these supplies and I was trying to use them all in my plans because that's like what everybody else was doing and making it look like easy and awesome. And I could never understand, why did it take me so long to do my plans for the week? And then why did I still feel like I wasn't being productive with those plans? Like, surely someone that spends this much time and energy and money using and thinking about planners and planner supplies would like have it together. And I could never understand why that wasn't me and why I didn't feel that way. I was like still very overwhelmed with my schedule, and I thought I was the problem. Like I thought I just wasn't good at, you know, adulting or whatever. Like I thought I was the problem. And I guess maybe I was the problem, but you know what I mean. Like my choice to focus on aesthetics first was the problem, not necessarily my brain. The stickers weren't the problem and the supplies weren't the problem. I wasn't the problem. It was just trying to do I was doing it out of order. That was the problem. I just didn't know what I was doing because I put like too many variables in place instead of focusing on the most important thing, which was just organizing my schedule and my tasks. I think a lot of people in the planner community have like really mastered the art of planning functionally and decoratively at the same time. They make it look like effortless, like on social media and on YouTube. But I think that probably came with either like experience and practice, or like it was just like a natural talent. And that's not something that everybody is able to just like right off the bat with planning is able to just do, you know? I think it's important to recognize that, like if you're like me and that doesn't come naturally, then just understand that that's fine. And we just need to do things a little bit differently. I have here a sheet of stickers that I cut out of my color blends planner. These are the ones that were coiled into the back of the planner. And I've got some gold to do stickers, and then this one that says this week, and that they match like perfectly. So I want to put, basically what I'm trying to do here is I need a to-do list that I can move, because my week is going to be a little bit busy and I don't think that I'm going to be able to get everything done that I say I want to get done. So I kind of wanted to have like a movable to-do list, just in case I don't get like anything done, and then I won't have to rewrite it. Because we are moving into a new month next week, and yeah, I forgot to show you at the beginning of the video. I always do this, I always forget, but it's good to check your actual monthly calendar before you start making your plans for the week, so you know, like you can see here I have a bunch of like appointments and events and stuff that I need to be mindful of. So I definitely want to get those written on my plans for this week, but also because of that, because I'm gonna have a lot going on, I just don't know how much time I'm gonna have to devote to like all the little tasks that I will probably write on my list. So anyway, let's get this gold to do sticker, and I'm just gonna put it like right here in the center here, and then I'm gonna use the this week sticker, and I think I'm gonna use like maybe this one here because it looks like this the right colors, and I'm gonna put that here. And this spot is just gonna be for, like I'll move my mini calendar over here once I actually get to that week. I'm gonna put some of my like content scheduling up here to reference. And let's start putting the appointment labels down here. And I'm going to use this little snap-in bookmark here to help me. I have somewhere to be on Monday and somewhere to be on Thursday, and I actually also have something this day that never got written on my monthly, but it is on my, this thing. Let's put in all of my little appointment label dealies. And I've also brought over my cup of Sharpie Ultra Fines because I know that my pens don't work to write on this Erin Condren washi, and I'm gonna try the Sharpies this time to make this work. What did I say? I have one on Wednesday and then I have one on Thursday. And Thursday. So let's just get all of the appointments on here and move that. I'm done with these two washies. I still want to put something at the bottom here to fix this mistake I made, but we'll get to that in a second. So let me write these plans in first. And I know it's 9:30 a.m. and then there's some awards at my kids' school. And then Wednesday from 11 to 1, I have an interview. And then on Thursday at 1 p.m., I have my lashes. All right, and I'm gonna kind of blow on that. And then I'm gonna not touch it because I don't want it to smear. I don't know if it will, but I don't want to risk it. And so I will just kind of leave it, and then we'll touch it later and see what happens. So now I'm gonna write my to-dos on here, and I'm gonna get my trusty dusty Pilot G2, and I'm going to use my number 10 because it's very bold and bright. And actually, here's a good example. You can see the difference. This is the number 10, and then this was the fine point. Since I'm going to be writing on this colorful sticky note, I just want to be able to see what I'm doing. I still need to work on some trip planning. We'll definitely need to order groceries. I missed the window on the library book, so that's not happening. My son returned his Chromebook today. I'm gonna wrap that gift this weekend. I'm gonna take that before clip this weekend, and I'm gonna finish my Instagram inbox later. I do need to I need to take some photos of some things. Oh, I just realized I'm writing on top of this, and I said I wasn't going to, but this is not smearing. Okay, so the Sharpie Ultra Fines work decently on there. We'll test it out again in a minute on not on that page, not on my planner page, and I'll see if it smears right away. I need to do photos, and what else did I have on this list? Tennis. I'm actually not sure if I need to, let me write it down just to make sure. And I'll probably find out today whether or not I need to do this. I don't know if they're having tennis class next week because it is the last week of school. And they didn't have tennis class the first week of school, so I don't know what they're doing. And that's the only week I haven't paid for. And so if they're not having it, I don't need to pay it, right? But I'm just gonna write pay tennis, and then I need to do a savings deposit. I guess some of these things are gonna get done regardless. I need to check my to-do list over here. My son just returned that laptop. And I have a lot of filming to do next week because I need to, essentially what's happening is it's my husband's birthday on the weekend, and he's gonna still be in town. Monday's Memorial Day. Normally I film a bunch of stuff on Mondays, edit it on Tuesdays, but I'm not gonna have a ton of time for that on both Monday and Tuesday. So, of the following week. So I kind of wanted to try to get ahead and do as much as I could earlier in the week. And so I'm gonna write film ahead here because I do have my list of like what I need to film elsewhere, but I just want to make sure that I see it on my actual like weekly plans. And then I need to do a bunch of graphics. It's also the end of the month, and I'm gonna need to clean my washing machine. I'm gonna put clean appliances so I don't have to write this over and over again. But the washing machine, the dishwasher, and the coffee maker, and my kettle all need a good clean. And it's also summer and it's getting super hot, and I need to get my son some new clothes that fit him. So I'm probably just gonna order a bunch of stuff on Amazon or something because that will be super easy. So I'm going to take this sticky note and just kind of set it here, and then that way, see, this would have looked nicer with a little more like white space, but I made that too wide. So I did say I wanted to leave room for this thing, so let's put it here so I don't write there. And then on this side, I want to put my content schedule so that I kind of have an at-a-glance look. On Monday, there's gonna be this plan with me, and a blog post, which I will link in the description. Hopefully I will have it done by then. Oh, the other thing I needed to put here, two things. I need to write my newsletter, the new newsletter. There's actually 3 of them. I don't know what I'm doing here, why I did that to myself, but newsletters. And also I need to do book club prep because book club is gonna be the following week. Okay, Monday's blog post. Tuesday, the 23rd is just editing. And here, I'll just do this, filming. Oh no, I'm gonna put the schedule-based stuff on the actual schedule. Like what I need to be doing, whereas like the video and the blog post, like those are gonna be already scheduled and I don't actually have to do anything about those. Okay, so then Wednesday is the sticker organization video. I hope. I say that and I'm still not done with it, so fingers crossed that goes up on Wednesday. And then Friday is the June monthly plan with me. I love those videos. They're very long, but I don't know, I really like doing the monthly plan. Okay, so then Monday I need to film in the afternoon because I have somewhere to be in the morning, so I put PM, but I really mean like afternoon, not like night. So filming, and then Tuesday is gonna be editing. And if I don't get everything filmed in the afternoon, I will do some filming that day. Plus I need to film ahead as well. Wednesday, I'm gonna actually do some filming in the morning before that interview to try to catch up. Thursday, I don't think, Thursday's just gonna be catch up, and then house stuff. And then Friday is film, edit, upload. Friday's also the last day of school. I think we can, you know, how can we commemorate that? I am in the middle of reorganizing all my stickers, so I think I have stuff for May in here. I do. Last day of school. Let's do this. This is just a little orange Umbrella Co. sticker. Last day of school. Okay, and then we have Formula One, but I don't have those stickers here with me because everything's a mess right now. So I'll just write it in because that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, do I have, let's use these stickers. I always forget to use these stickers. Let's get this color. It's also my husband's birthday, so while we're getting stickers out, let's just get all the stickers out. I'm gonna look for some balloons. I don't wanna use pink, it doesn't really match. I can use this like teal color. And then do I have any purple ones? In April, I do. Let's do the purple ones. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do like this here, I think. I don't know. And then we have the Monaco Grand Prix, which we will watch live. And I don't know if I'm gonna get my grocery delivery on Friday or Saturday yet. I'm kind of changing that up. So I'm gonna wait until I actually schedule it and then I'll write it in. Okay, so I realized I kind of lost my train of thought earlier. I was talking about functional planning and then we kind of actually just like dove right into the plans. So I'm going to fix this bottom thing here using this washi, I think. I don't know, that's a lot of purple. What if I use this? Is that gonna look weird? No, I'm gonna do the purple. Oh no, I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. So what I do is I cut it. I put it on here and cut it. So let's do that and I'll kind of keep talking a little bit if I can talk and do this at the same time. So to just recap, functional planning is using your planner as a tool for organizing your tasks and your schedule, which you probably already knew, but it's not using it in a decorative way as the like priority, okay? So it is using your planner as a tool to help you organize your schedule and all your tasks. It's not decorating it with pretty stickers and washi tape. Although you can do those things. You can decorate your plans, but your first priority to planning is getting the plans on paper, even if you don't add anything pretty at all. You just literally use the planner as it was intended, or you just write everything down on a piece of paper, or however you plan, okay? So that is what functional planning is, and it's gonna help you simplify your life because you're not overcomplicating the planning process by trying to fit in all the pretty stuff. Kind of like what I did in this video. I did overcomplicate it by adding all of this stuff. If I wasn't adding all of these little decorative touches, I would have just been able to draw this out like lickety split, right? And but I'm making videos and I want to do that, and I've kind of gotten a better handle on planning, and so I feel like I'm in a place where I can add that decorative touch. But if I didn't want to, and there have been weeks where I haven't, where I have literally just not had anything decorative on the page, that's fine too. And you can see I was pretty productive that week. I felt like I got a lot of stuff done. So anyhow, that is what functional planning is. That's kind of how my philosophy to planning is. It's just, let's worry about getting the plans on the paper and not so much about how pretty it is. So anyhow, make sure you're subscribed, because next week I want to talk more about functional planning and how to identify which planning style works the best for you so that you can put your planner to work for you. If you're catching this video at a later date, check the description or the comments for a link. I might be able to add a card up here later. I don't really know. When that video is ready, I don't know, maybe there'll be a card up there for you to check out. As a reminder, I am an Erin Condren affiliate, also a Planner Kate affiliate. If you purchase through any of my links that are in the description, I do get a commission. So thank you so much for helping me support my family in that way. And thank you so much for being here. If you're still with me, please hit the thumbs up button if you really liked the video, and please consider subscribing, because I have new videos like this one 3 times a week, and I would love to see you in the next one. Until then, embrace your imperfections and just be you. Bye. I said I was going to swatch this out and see if it would smear with these Sharpie Ultrafines, and then I didn't. So here we go. Let me do it. Let me go back here. We're just gonna write Sharpie, and I'm gonna put the cap back on and then try to smear it. It doesn't really smear. So this works, so good. That is great, and I'm happy because none of my other pens were working. So that is gonna work pretty well if you wanna use this new Erin Condren Productivity Washi tape. Just make sure you have a Sharpie Ultrafine and not a gel pen, because that's definitely not gonna work. Okay, that's it, bye.